Hello and welcome to another episode of the Pumpkin Patch Show, starring me, Pumpkin Patrick. On today's episode, we got a couple more snacky treats. This is like Snacky Treats Part 2. First off, we got these here. This is a limited edition. This is Entenmann's Little Bites, and it's pumpkin muffins. I saw these here and I'm like, I kind of got to try those. I don't know if I've had them before, but if I haven't, it doesn't matter because I'm reviewing them right now. These come in boxes with 5 pouches of, I was going to say 5 pouches of 20, but 5 pouches, and there's 20 muffins in total. 5 times 4 is 20. 20 divided by 5 is 4. Why would they have that kind of a... None of this makes sense. Poor box design, because look at this. Why make it that complicated? Just have a typical cereal box opening. Come on. Ooh, so this is one serving is 1 pouch, and it's 180 calories. Now, if I eat one of these, mathematically, that would be 45 calories per muffin. And that's a risk I'm willing to take. They're not too big. They smell, oh, they smell really good. Pretty good smell, pretty good flavor too, so I'm gonna rate the pumpkin muffin Little Bites. I think that's a straight 10 out of 10. That was an easy one. They're really good, really flavorful, and they're only gonna be around for a couple more weeks. So go get some. Next up, we have Little Debbie. So we have here the brownie pumpkins. Now, if I recall, these are just regular brownies. And I see here, if you're clever enough and have the time, you can actually make these into suckers. That's actually a pretty cool idea. They also have bats, if you notice. They have bats, and they have these other fall-flavored, fall-themed frosted cakes. Honestly, they all taste like they're every time of the year flavor. So, but we also want to grade these guys on how cool they look, and this guy looks really cool. I don't know if they looked that cool last year. That's a very generic pumpkin jack-o'-lantern face, but it looks really good. Let's see how it looks with my teeth marks in it. That's very chocolatey. Little Debbie brownies are freaking amazing. Doesn't matter what time of the year, they're always good. These ones just so happen to be shaped like jack-o'-lanterns, so that makes them extra special, Halloweenized properly. Brownies are chocolate. They're not pumpkin pie flavored, so I can't do much about that. Well, they're really flavorful, and they look cool. I think it'd be a little bit cooler if they went a little bit further and actually gave them like the actual roundness of a jack-o'-lantern and maybe the little stem. I understand why they don't do that, because it'll just fall off in the packages anyway. You're gonna give these to your kids when they go to school, or maybe after dinner treat, and they're gonna enjoy it, and they'll leave you alone for that time period. So I'm gonna give these guys a 9 out of 10. Next up, we have something that is actually pumpkin flavored. Up next, we actually have pumpkin spice rolls from Little Debbie, and look at them. They just look amazing, and they're natural and artificial flavored. They look pretty delicious. Let's see how they taste. They have many different flavored rolls. I think probably my favorite is the strawberry Swiss roll. One problem I have with these though is that they often get smushed, and that first one's a little bit smushed. Second one's a little bit smushed. There's 6 in a box. This one looks like it's the best. This is it in the package. This is it outside of the package, so it looks the same. Okay, let's see how these guys taste. Pumpkin spice roll. Don't have napkins again, shut up. Handy dandy hand sanitizer. Well, there are actually bigger versions of this that are a more traditional pumpkin roll, more I guess log cake size, maybe like this big. This is a smaller version of that. When I opened the package, I didn't get a real strong sense of pumpkin spice smell. When I tasted it, kind of the same thing. A lot of it is being overpowered by the cream filling. These expired. Well, I bought these a couple weeks ago and they are already expired, so I don't know what time of year they made these or how long they expect them to last, but maybe that's why they don't taste that good. I assume that has to do a lot with the cream in the middle going bad, and the cream in the middle is not bad, but it's cream and it tastes like cream, but it's also very overpowering, so it kind of defeats the purpose of the pumpkin spice flavor that's not even strong to begin with. So if you like that kind of cream, I guess these are the treats for you. Me, I want something a little special. The cake mix isn't strong enough to call it pumpkin spice. Even though it's there, it's just barely there. Let's read this part though. Pumpkin. The name pumpkin comes from the Greek word of pepo, meaning large melon. Pumpkins are a fruit. They contain seeds, but when it comes to cooking, they are often referred to as vegetables. The largest pumpkin recorded was in 2016 and weighed in at 2,624.6 pounds. That's a lot. Over 1 billion pounds of pumpkins are produced in the US every year. So for these guys, they look cool. The box is good. Just make sure they're not expired. These are actually a day past expiration during this filming. I was gonna give these maybe a 6 out of 10, but because of that factoid on the back, I kind of want to. I want to give them a little bit more. I'm reading this and I'm eating these. It's just gonna put me even more in the mood. So this right here is a really cool thing. They don't have to do that. They didn't do that with this. Look, they just advertised for their other brownies and cake snacks. The little bites. Again, they just advertise for their other items. But this guy, I mean, there's like how many different rolls? You know, there's like probably 5 or 6 roll flavors that are out all year round, right? So I'm gonna give these guys a 7 out of 10. So that is the end of the episode. Remember, you can like this, you can subscribe to this, you can share it. You can follow us at Jack My Pumpkins on the Twitter. Why don't you check out some of the other episodes if you want to. There's a handful. We are in the double digits now, so plenty of videos to watch. You can also rewatch them too. It's called a rerun at that point. So, and if you like this shirt here, this is called Killer Pizza. There's a link to where you can find it in the description. And have a happy Halloween. The Curse of Michael Myers.